Hey man, glory. As you seen in the title, man, there's these three things, man. These three important things that we must be aware of. Our success from our dedication and our grind will not continue without the knowing and the discipline of these three things. My name is Wave and we gonna get straight to it, bro. Number one, our attention. Where is your attention going to? Where is the attention going to, man? You can have all the intention in the world, but if your attention is not aligned with your success or your purpose in life or the desired life you want to live, it's going to destroy us in the long run, right? You can have all the intention in the world to be a successful, a rich person, successful basketball player, whatever you want to do. We can have all the intention in the world. We can have all the intention in the world, bro. But we putting the majority of our attention into bullshit or negative, impure things. What do we expect? The universe doesn't work like that. You put in what you put out. We have to align our attention with our purpose, with our desired life we want to live. Straight up. Energy is attention. Attention is energy. We have to be mindful and have the self-control of our attention. Attention is money. More importantly, attention is energy. In a universal standpoint, energy is the language of the universe, bro. So what are we putting our energy towards, bro? We have to be mindful and self-control of that. We have to be mindful and self-control of that, man. You have all the intention, but I'm on TikTok. Now I take accountability for this too, bro. Damn, this chair loud as hell. You can have all the, like I said, bro, we can have all the intention in the world, bro. But like I said, I take accountability too, right? I be on my phone. I be on IG Reels, man, watching brain rot, watching bullshit, shit that just is not alignment with my life, bro. Not, you know what I'm saying? We often do that. We watching TV, watching the news. We watching, dumbass Tyler Perry. Like, we watching pointless things. We watching, trash. We putting garbage into our mind, bro. And I'm not even just talking about with the eyes, man. What is you consuming? What is you consuming, bro? We have to be high level consumers, bro. We can't be watching degeneracy, listen to degeneracy, listen to Sexy Red 24/7, NBA YoungBoy 24/7, and internalizing that, eating like shit and then expect a purposeful manifestation or expect to be in our desired life we want to live. We can't expect. You know what I'm saying? You are what you eat. You are what you consume. We have to be disciplined, bro. Self-control. We have to be self-controlled. We have to control our attention. The attention is like the laser, bro. It's that laser attachment to the gun, man, for all the YNs out there, bro. The target is our goals in life, the life we want to live. Our attention is literally like the fucking... Our attention, we can't be shooting all over the place, shooting at random stuff. We hitting bullseyes around here, bro. We have the discipline. Our attention is aligned. We hitting bullseyes every time, bro. We have that. And to have that, bro, we have to have the discipline of our attention, bro. We can't be giving everybody our attention, bro. It comes to people too. Like, who are you around? Like, your group you with, nobody on purpose, everybody on the same old stuff they were doing in high school, smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? Talking about how they did this and that with these girls, or you know what I'm saying? The attention you giving these girls, are you getting the value from what you paying your attention to? Attention is currency, man. Like I said, it's the energy, it's the currency of the universe, it's the language of the universe, bro. It's the currency of gods, bro. And you getting into this, this temporary situationship. Like, come on, bro. We on purpose, bro. It's not purposeful. Boom. That's number one, man. That brings me to number two. And it ties in straight to number two, bro. Number two, not being purposeful. Now I take accountability, and I know a lot of people who see this, or people who do see this, take account. We often see ourselves in this situation. Once we get to a certain threshold in our grind, we start seeing the rewards in our success. You've been hitting the gym consistency. You start seeing some of your gains. You've been eating right. You seen your gains. Then we get comfortable. We get comfortable and complacent and lose purpose. Then we lose purpose, man. Like Future said, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. That's no cap, bro. That's no cap, man. There's no cap. Cannot be comfortable, bro. We cannot be complacent. Losing purpose, we get complacent, you off your pivot, man. Especially when this ties into business, bro. You running a business, your business start going good, you get complacent. You can't get complacent in business, especially when you're successful. That's how we often see like a lot of successful businesses. They get complacent, then they fall off, and they forget the purpose. They forget their reason, bro. Oftentimes, and I take accountability, especially in this, bro. We fixate ourselves on progress instead of the process. Being successful is in order to continue success, it's a continued process. Process, and it's the only thing that got us to progress, bro. Never lose sight. We have to have the discernment and discipline. Stay purposeful. Have intention with every action we take, man. You can't just be out here doing everything, man. We can't just be having giving access to everybody, because not everybody is purposeful with what we got going on, right? That's number two, bro. Number two. And number one and number two, they all tie into number three. Number three is literally the one. Like, if you not doing number three, you're gonna fall off, bro. You're gonna fall into your fall back into that karmic loop, bro. That brings me to number three. Number three, right? Impure thoughts and thinking. Not controlling ourselves, not having self-control of our own thoughts. Boom. Y'all like, okay, what you mean, bro? We all think. I'm finna tell you, not having self-control of the mind will, having impure thoughts of corruption, greed, lust, a thought with negative things, it will stop the grind. It will, put a hold on our success. It will make us fall. Why? Because our thoughts are the seeds of our reality. What you think is what you are. As a man, you thinketh. As you think, as a man, so you are. James Allen. As a man thinketh. A book. I'm reading it right now. This is a good book. This video is inspired by this book. If you have not yet, please read this book, bro. As a Man Thinketh, James Allen. Having a thought without purpose is not intellect. It's just, it's what the brain naturally does. The brain is computer, it's gonna compute. You know what I'm saying? We're human. The brain is gonna do what it does. You're gonna have impure thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We sin, bro. We're born sinner. Like, it's gonna happen. We're human. Give yourself grace in that. Don't talk down on yourself, when you're human. Give yourself grace, For example, You know, we all, man, right? We all women, you know, we all human, right? We see that woman walk by us and she got that thing on her. She got that, oof. We look, then we got thought pops up in our head and we like, you know what I'm saying? It's an impure thought that pops up in our head. You know what I'm saying? We're human, that happens, bro. But, you know, you may not have control of the first thought, but we have the awareness to control our second thought. We have to have the discipline and discernment to filter out those impure thoughts. Because at the end of the day, we're all internal and eternal beings. We have to have that awareness that we are not our thoughts. We are merely the observer of our thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So when an impure thought arises, we have to have the discernment, analyze it, have that self-control to change the frequency of that thought and, you know, alchemize it into a positive thought. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna arise. But, you know, not having that discipline, impure thoughts are just flooding in your brain and, you know, lust or whatever the impurity it is, you know, falling into that carnal desire. It puts the seeds and the potentiality of it being sold into our reality. As so within, as so without. As above, as it is in heaven, as it is in earth. You know what I'm saying? As it is down in earth. You know, we have to have that discipline, bro. We have to have that discipline. There's no other way around it. And they're like, what can we do to stop this outcome, to stop these three things? Is discipline. Like straight up, bro, we gonna have to be the discipline, bro. You're gonna have to be disciplined. There's no cutting around this shit. And I'm speaking from experience, bro. There's no fucking, there's no other way. Discipline, self-control. You know what I'm saying? You having carnal desire thoughts. Then you're gonna dwell into carnal desires and you're gonna start doing carnal things. You feel me? It's how this shit work, bro. You put in what you put out. You get what you put out. I said that right? Yeah, I said that right. You know, we fall, we may rise, we gonna fall, but through the fall, through the L's, through the lessons, when I say L's, that's what, you know, builds that foundation and that core fundamentals of what it is to be successful in our own respective lives. We all have different lives, you feel me? You know, $1 million gained is not $1 million earned. You know, you can give $1 million to a lottery winner, but he's not a millionaire. He gonna get that million, he gonna blow that. We see that every time. But a millionaire, he's gonna be a multi-millionaire. Why? Because he made the mistakes. He went through the necessary mistakes. He took L's, lessons, internalized it, and kept his purpose aligned and stayed disciplined on these three things. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't perfect, he's a human, but he stayed disciplined on these three things enough to reap the benefits, and he's a multi-millionaire for life, and he's gonna continue being a multi-millionaire because he's an actual internally a millionaire. Having that discipline is what's gonna separate us from flexing and winning for a season. Those people to being the people of reaping the rewards and building a dynasty that'll last generations, man. That's what separates us from them. I hope you gain value from this video. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay uncomfortable and disciplined, man. Y'all have a grateful day.